Pandas. Pandas. Pandas, 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 pandas. Good morning, my pandas. TGIF. Thank God it's Friday. And also, happy Veterans Day. Bill 7, good morning. Make sure you guys scalp that like button. Hugh, good morning. Mike Richardson, good morning. Kyle L. Good morning from Charlotte. Oh, Mike Richardson, good morning from Charlotte. Kyle L. Great morning, everyone. You got this and go Air Force. Let's go, baby. Northern Turtle. Happy Camper, good morning. Blacklight Gypsy, good morning. Cracks, good morning. Hansman, good morning. I just put a poll up there really just to get a nice count of the veterans that are watching. And, you know, you guys can choose the second one if you're not, but it's not really to, you know, see how many veterans are. I just like to acknowledge the veterans here. Iron Crew's Air Force here, 12 years. Appreciate your service. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Blue Steel, good morning from Texas. Mawashi, welcome. Hansman, welcome. Kyle L says, I dug out my old basic training shirt. Hey, that's where we all are. We're always in basic training when it comes to trading. Jeez Louise. The Patriots, 30 years Air Force. Let's go, baby. Man, I should have done a Veterans Day special. It's nice because I'm off work, so I can just focus on the charts today with you guys. Enlisted with 2 Article 15s. I'm sorry, you have to explain what that is. I'd love to know. We kind of got this rocket ship move spike channel on the 2K chart. Happy Veterans Day, everyone. Welcome, welcome. We love our veterans. We truly do. Honestly, this country, it's sad. It's sad. It's sad, like, who gets the privileges, and then you got veterans, like, living on the streets. Like, oh, who gets the privileges here, but the veterans are just kind of left to the wayside. I'm not sure if that's something even the government can fix. I mean, that is a government thing, because if you think about it, the government basically just uses, and, you know, don't get me wrong, like, I sometimes think they abuse, you know, anyone who's in the military. And then they just say, okay, good luck. Good luck out there in the world. We'll give you a couple benefits here and there, but man, oh man, oh man. Second entry long here. Coming up for a trend line, really, but it's like floating in midair, still above 20 MA. Market's about to open in 8 minutes here, and I think I'm going to stay away from this, mainly because the signal bar is bad, and it's not actually in a support. We have an overshoot. We're looking for that undershoot. I would like to bounce off the 20 MA here, creating that little undershoot, and then looking for a new high. Tay says we're all just pawns in Michael Chin's world. Truly. Good skip here, I think. Regardless if it works or not. It's a good skip. Right, bad signal bar, floating in midair, not coming off really any supports. We need some market symmetry here as well. Just a easy skip in my opinion. The only thing is that it's just pretty strong uptrend, so you may be eager to go long here. Like, you can go long here and maybe another long after another reversal off the 20 May. But we'll see. We're still in this trade if you were in it. Right, your stop loss is one tick underneath this signal bar. Make sure you guys scalp that like button. You might get your scalp here. Pan is also busy just celebrating the veterans. I just want you to quickly it's not about me today, it's about the veterans. But hey, quickly look top left of your screen. Someone is in payout city. As you can see, the threshold has turned static. It's stuck at 50,100, and you love to see that. Oh man, that brings joy. That is the first step when it comes to your funded accounts. And that's also how you know these are funded accounts. When the static threshold stays at 50,100, you know you're in payout city. You can also see how much I've made. And we're currently up $2,673 on each account, pandas. Officially can request a payout in 5 days. But that doesn't mean anything, pandas. It just means that we're going to get some bamboo from these accounts. But when it comes to trading, it doesn't mean anything. We're going to trade smart. We're going to trade small. We're going to trade patiently. We're going to stick to the plan, pandas. Okay. Hey, this might work out, actually. Regardless, good skip. I still believe it's a good skip. Especially with the market opening very soon. It's good to be in Payout City. I'm telling you. If you haven't been there yet, you need to come visit sometime. It's very nice. It's very nice. It's very exciting to know. You're basically Apex becomes this ATM you could just pull out infinite money from. Not infinite money, of course, but you know, it's like a basic an ATM once you get your accounts high enough. It's amazing. And all you gotta do is a scalp a day keeps the boss away. See, if you get a scalp a day, pandas, that's $100 pretty much a day. And if you, let's just say there's 20 trading days in 1 month, typically there's a little bit more, but let's just say on average about 20, you make about $2,000 every month. But pandas, you multiply that by 4, you're making $8,000 every month. And also, the max withdrawal you can do anyways is $2,000, at least for the first 3 months. All right. This scalp ends up working. Jeez. All right. Scary, though. Almost lose it. Makes a perfect scalp. I'm going to stay vigilant today. Pandas, remember. Remember this, though. A scalp a day keeps a boss away, but you do not need to take a trade today. There is news at 10 p.m. or sorry, 10 a.m. and 10 p.m. I was being sympathetic to those in China, trading from China, Apex in China. 10 a.m. we have news. Consumer sentiment UOM, University of Michigan. That's at 10 a.m. Do I think it's going to move the markets? Maybe. It's always hard to tell. Sometimes it does, but it's unreliable. The big news, I would say, is definitely next week, Tuesday. You got the core CPI numbers coming out on Tuesday, and that is a number that the Fed likes to use to measure inflation. And so, I mean, right now, inflation is everything for the Fed. It's all about inflation. I'd say maybe unemployment as well. Amazing. All right, it does scalp out amazingly. You get saved by the tick. We're strong uptrend. Good skip regardless, I think, still. You had that overshoot here. You're looking for that undershoot. You never get it. So now this gets risky. It's a very tight channel as well. Market just open, pandas. Huge gap on the 5-minute chart. Right about a 20-point gap, is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Yeah, opens like 20 points above the previous day's open. Oh, we got a second entry long here, pandas. Ooh. Do I like the second entry long? First break of the channel, in my opinion. Got the overshoot leading to the undershoot. Yikes. A good signal bar, this would be hard to pass. That's not a good signal bar. It's small though, but it's an ugly looking signal bar. It's a better looking signal bar. Okay, ugly looking signal bar again. It's small though. All these signal bars are very small. Give me a good signal bar and I'll take it. Give me a decent signal bar here. I think I'm gonna have to take this with limit order if it does trigger. Okay, it's ugly. Another ugly looking signal bar. Doji bars. Printing here. All right, 2 dojis in a row. So the risk is very small. It's basically a 2-point risk. And it's a strong uptrend. I need a little break beneath here. Give me a nice little tail and then ends bullish. That's the dream. That's what I'm looking for. Okay. Again, ugly looking signal bar. All these signal bars are terrible. I can't take them. At this point, I'm skipping this. I'm skipping the second entry long at this point. If we end bullish here, I could consider it still. Underneath the 20 EMA. It's a good looking signal bar, but it's actually slightly underneath the 20 EMA. Small risk again. I think I'm going to skip this, pandas. It's getting a little bit weird here. I'll go over my off-stream trades. What got me into Payout City. Wow, okay. Another bear bar. Okay, I think I'm skipping this no matter what now. It's looking very bearish. Not very bearish, but it's not looking very bullish here. I like to see, regardless, what happens here. Okay, oh, it's such a teeny bar. That is like 3/4 of a point. Okay, it's a little more than a point. Okay, good looking signal bar, but it's too far underneath the 20 EMA at this point. Darn. And look at no follow through, just retraces back into the previous bar's range. Whoa. Confusing. I'm staying away from this, pandas. This is just a little bit too confusing. While that does nothing and tries to trick people, I'll go over my off-stream trades. And the big one, pandas, I'll go to the 5-minute chart so you get a good sense of what happened. At 1 p.m. yesterday, something crazy happened. I don't fully know what happened. I'm not 100% sure. I heard it was the bond market auction. I don't even know what that is, pandas. I don't even know what that is. But pandas, apparently, it's a big deal. And after the auction, we dropped like, I don't like what? How many points is this? One bar. We dropped 20 points in one bar, pandas. One bar. But after I saw this drop, I started looking for shorts, and that converted me taking the second entry short here off the 20 EMA. First pullback, first entry, second pullback, and then enter the second entry here. I mean, that was one of the easiest trades I've taken in my life. In my entire life. Amazing. And my other trade I took was a second entry short on the 5-minute chart. First pullback, first entry, second pullback, And here is the second entry. And you can see all my markers, right? You can see these little arrows. These are markers where I entered the market and exited. So I entered here. You can't really see it because of the indicator, but I entered there and exited here. And then, of course, Big Mama is what gets me into Payout City. So those are my option trades. Right, two two-legged pullbacks and a Big Mama, and I'm in Payout City. Just sticking to the plan. I've waited a lot. I was waiting for a setup. I didn't think I liked anything here, and then finally when this started happening, I just said, okay, I gotta go short, and I went short in the 2K chart and also 5-minute chart. So some people are saying it's Powell, but Powell started speaking at 2 p.m. This drop happened at 1 p.m. So that's why it wasn't Powell directly, but something happened. People are speculating bond market auction happens every 30 years. So apparently it's a big deal. I guess in 30 years I will look out for the next bond market auction and try to trade it. I had no idea that was even a thing. Aaron Cruz says news at 10. Yep. Good reminder to everyone. There is news at 10. We got a trap trade here, Pandas. It's a little far away from 20 May, and it's trickling. Not even trickling, it's like grinding. It's a grind right now. Absolute grind. Right, it looks like a limit order market, and so if you're going to go short here, you actually have to recognize that there's limit orders beneath all the previous candles. At least it has been for a while. We may be a little bit slow until 10 p.m. Okay, it does push down, and in fact, it doesn't give you your scalp yet. Almost does. Okay, so that trap fails. That's why it's a good skip. Huh. When you gap up and then you have the strong bear bar that looks like this. But no follow through in the bear bar. Interesting. I don't know. Might be a trading range for a little bit. Good morning, Pandas. Make sure you guys scalp that like button. Man, it's not every 30 years. It was a 30-year bond auction. Gotcha. Does it happen once a year? I don't even know. Man, you guys know so much about the bond auction. You guys puts me to shame. I should do my research. Jeez. You get this outside bar looking thing. It's a higher low. It's actually a second entry short right now. It's a little bit tricky because it goes A, B, C, all in one bar right here. Double reversal. So it's a bit tricky. Not that I would take this second entry short because we're above the 20 MA now. It looks more like a trading range type price action. Right, spike channel. In terms of a channel like this, a tight channel. A little bit weird. Confusing, to be honest. 10,000 tick chart just gets a nice bounce off the 20 MA here. I get a trap trade here. Do I like the trap trade? I kind of like the trap trade here. Right? Knowing that this trap fails. Actually. We're pretty far away from 20 MA now. Absolute no follow through on that 5-minute candle. The first 5-minute candle. Potential trap trade here. I just reloaded my historical just to make sure all things are good. Okay. Trap trade here. Do I like it? Ooh, it's a bit far away from 20 MA. Okay, here's an outside bar reversal. I'll be skipping this one. But I don't know. I simply do not know yet what's happening here. Sitting on my paws. I'm in no rush here. It's good to be in Payout City. Sometimes you just want to hang out, relax, you know? Okay. Don't know what that means. Just watching this. I don't have any inclination to trade this at the moment. Wayne Bigno says, good morning. I got my second PA overnight. Let's go, baby. Congratulations. Interesting. I don't know. Whew. I don't know, pandas. I'm just sitting on my paws here. It feels a little bit confusing to me. I don't mind just waiting here for more price action. Trap trade here. Pain in the trap triggers. Okay, this is my workout. It looks good. I'm really hesitant to trade this. I feel like we're in a trading range. That's why we go big up, big down, and then big up again. And if we're in trading range, we're at the top of it. And if you look at the 5-minute chart, right, you have this strong bear bar, then you have kind of like this reversal bar, but you have this big down, big up. I'm thinking trading range right now, according to the price action on the 5-minute. I'm just unsure though. I just feel like there's better setups out there, and I don't think that was it. It does scalp out though, so congratulations to those who took that trap. I just feel like there are better setups out there in the world, and I'm willing to wait. It's like the fact that we're so close to this high here. I was scared that some sort of double top will happen. Strong bull bar on the 5-minute chart, right? 2 bull bars above the 20 MA. Could be always in long trading. Still hard to tell. Strong bear bar. That's not really close to the 20 MA. 2 bull bars. You typically like the bull bars closer to the 20 MA than this far away. Right now your risk is, I don't know. It's always a bit confusing here. I could see this really as a spike channel, breakup channel to new high. That's kind of how I'm seeing this. But hey, you can interpret this whatever you want. It's like a language. You know, depending on how you understand it and the context, you know, the words can mean something completely different to one person to another. Peter Cho says, okay, got my bamboo today. Good luck all. Have a nice weekend. Hey, congratulations. Ahmed asks, where can I get the dashboard on top left? It's not a dashboard. It's just a capture of my rhythmic. I can't see that, actually. I can't see that thing you see on the top left. Just like I can't see the thing on the bottom, like the HUD. And it's not like my face is floating on my charts. You know, I can't see any of those things. It's just a rhythmic capture of on the stream. I've had multiple people have asked me about that. I mean, if you're trading, just have your rhythmic up. What's the difference? Is it too clunky? Is that what it is? M Stone, welcome. There is news at 10. I think I'm gonna wait for the news, Pandas. I think I'm comfortable waiting for the news here. Second entry long. This is where I'll look for a failed second entry long. I'll look for this. First pullback, first entry, second pullback, second entry, and I'll look for this setup. This is what I look for in this situation. Especially coming after an L4. When I say L4, what I mean by is this is 1, 2, 3, 4 pushes up. You can easily see there's 4 pushes up, but there's 4 here. And the next reversal typically is it could be a big reversal here. Right, 4 like small pushes up, especially hitting like a resistance, a double top, typically is exhausted. We got our second pullback. I'm not really interested unless we get closer to 20 MA. So this is nothing here until we get closer to 20 MA. This two-legged pullback is, if there are traps here, it's not going to mean much. It's going to be untradeable. Mr. Pushup says, came back from negative 1600 in like 2 minutes. He's on the NASCrack. The NQ, it is NASCrack. I don't trade the NQ. There's a lot of trades out there, but I like to be specialized in that. The Emini. ES. ES Sports. It's in the game. ES Sports. It's in the trade. Too leggy here. Jeez. Not one I can take. Terrible signal bar. Too far above 20 MA. It is an uptrend, so that's one thing that's good for it. Risk is also not that large. Like I mentioned, I'm looking for the trap trade. Unfortunately, happens too far above 20 MA for me to even consider it. And it looks like it might even trigger. Right, you got trap trade here now. Trap triggers, but you're above the 20 MA, so you can't take it. I'm just sitting on my pause at this point. News in about 10 minutes. I think we'll wait for news. Marcus Vaughn. If you guys remember, he just got his 25K account. And today's his first day trading on it. And he just made 150. Let's go, baby. Hey, it's a good way to start. Hey, that's better than me. I usually start red on my PAs. It's a nice way to start your PAs, just being red. Like I mentioned, I was waiting for that trap, but I cannot take it because we're above 20 MA, but this might reverse here. Right, creating this big up, big down, big up, that kind of gives you a hint that we may be entering a trading range of some sorts. Right, it shows you the presence of both bulls and bears right now, and then bulls again. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. You gotta love those jump scares. The market sometimes it's like it's a horror movie. It's just like boom, just punches you right in the face. Just spike down. So that trap ends up scalping out at least. It's just above the 20 minutes, so I can't really take it. I wanted that trap. Black Light Gypsy, this is not safe at all. He is 100% correct. This is kind of weird, right? That little weird movement that just happened there. That's a little strange that happened. Usually, you don't get 2,000 ticks happening in 1 millisecond. You don't get 2,000 transactions. If you guys don't know, these are tick charts. That means every single tick is a transaction. Not volume, right? There's actually volume charts you can look at, which is every single contract. But this is the tick chart, so every single transaction. Every transaction has maybe 2 to 3 contracts in it. You just don't know. Right, which surprises you because most of us think trading one contract is small, but a lot of institutions are trading 1 to 3 contracts, pretty much, majority of the time. Bid ask moves not with transactions, they move with the bid ask. How many people are bidding and asking? More passes up 1K. Okay. You're a third of the way there. You can do it. I believe. Kind of wackiness is going on here. I just do not know. I can't trade this. There's no setup here. There's something weird just happened with this little spike. We got a trap trade potentially on the 5-minute trend that can lead to a strong bull trend day today. Possibly. Really could. Marcus Vaughn, thanks for joining. Pandas. Make sure you guys scalp that like button. Yeah, the bid ask are affected by orders, not transactions. Open orders affected bid ask. That's kind of suspected. We're going like pretty much sideways right now until probably news. And will the news really move the markets? I don't know. I mean, honestly, this price action, it's okay. It's okay. But I don't like the fact that the candles are very small, actually. Right? The 2000 tick, the candles are too small. Almost makes me want to trade the 10K chart instead. Or just the 5-minute exclusively today. The 2K candles are just too small. Which means that it's probably very difficult to scalp out. RGE Says Panda, yesterday you ended at 52.1 and today you're at 52.6. Where the 500 trade after stream yesterday, RTH or after hours or pre-market? It's just after stream. I went over my off-stream trades earlier in the stream. So if you rewind it, you can see me going over those. But I went over all my off-stream trades, so I do not trade after hours or pre-market. I rarely trade after hours or pre-market. Unless it's a big mama, then maybe. But otherwise, I don't really trade. It's just the volume's too slow for me. Even sometimes the regular trading hours, the volume is too slow for me. Or the volatility is too low for me, really. And, you know, so it's just that much worse on the pre-market and after hours. It's just not my style. I'm not sitting there trying to scalp, you know, after hours. I may have like a setup, like a big setup if I, you know, like basically like a big mama or something. Then yeah, sure, I can just leave that overnight and just let it hit. But other than that, we're in payout city now. Truly, it's good to be here, pandas. And the thing is, pandas, if I can do it, so can you. If a panda can do it, so can you. Now we gotta make sure that our accounts stay at this level or even higher by November 15th, because that's when you can request a payout. I'm tempted to take a trap trade here. I'm actually tempted. I'm looking to trade the trap here. I may have to move quick because there is news at 10. So you could trigger and the news may trigger to the downside. I kind of want to capture it, but I don't want to trade it like I don't want to trade. I don't want to be in a trade before news and let news and ride the news. I do not want to do that. I hope this can trigger after news, but we'll see. We got about 1 more minute until news drops. This may trigger before the news, and I can't just take it. I can't be in a trade during news. It's just too volatile, too scary. It can move 20. I've seen a 2,000 tick chart move like 50 points before. A 2,000 tick chart, pandas. Do you know what that means? It's not a 5-minute chart. It's a 2,000 tick chart that moved like 50 points in one single candle. It was due to I think it was FOMC. It was the time where trading was like 2 years ago. The volatility was insane, and that's crazy. Yes, it was like a lot of slippage. Something, whatever the news was, it was terrible, and it just caused incredible slippage. This is high impact news. All right, there it is. Trap does trigger with the news, so I can't take it. It is what it is. I'll just let it. You know, I just gotta skip it. That's the trap I wanted. Unfortunately, it happens with news. So it is what it is. Moving on. Next trade. Thank you. Next. As my hero Ariana Grande has once said. Okay, it's kind of going wild. It's up and down, up and down. Let me know if that music is too loud for you guys. I don't know what's happening. It's just going up and down with the news. The news was not big enough to really pass any account. In fact, it would probably bust your accounts if you chose up or down. So like I said, the U of M, it's not reliable to be a very strong move. I've seen it move big, but it's just not reliable for it. The big news that we can wait for is next week, Tuesday. Especially those who like to pass their evals in one trade. You can pass all your evals basically with big news, and Apex allows you to trade news with evals, so it's nice. And that means that with news you can essentially pass all your accounts with one single trade. For the 50K account, all you need is a 6.25 point move, and that's enough to pass your 50K accounts. I think like the most you ever need, which is the 300K account, you need the market to move like 12 points, something like that, and with like a very little drawdown. So, and next week Tuesday is the big day. Hopefully you guys stocked up on your BBM 90s, so you guys can trade that news if you like to. It's the easiest way to get funded. It's the easiest way to get funded. I'll tell you, the hands down, and it's nice as long as Apex still allows you to do it. There may be a day where Apex starts to enforce to say, no, you can't do it anymore. Maybe. But it's not today, so take advantage of it while you still can. Alright. More like trading range price action. Kind of like I mentioned, big up, big down, big up. And then you're kind of thinking, feels more like price act or trading range more than strong trend. It's just I need to find a setup. I can't find one right now. 10,000 tick chart showing trading range, maybe at the top of it, heading towards the bottom of the trading range on the 10,000 tick. 5-minute as well, trying to fill the gap. Maybe 20 EMA might bounce up 20 EMA as well. So it's still hard to tell really what kind of day it's going to be. Typically, you can tell by the first 5 candles on the 5-minute chart. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can't. Even with the first 5 candles, I have no idea what this is telling me. I think I just need to let this develop more here. Pandas, remember, you do not need to take a trade today. A scalp day keeps the boss away, but don't force any trades. Don't force any trades. Mark Patterson asks, is there no limit to when you have to start trading a purchase eval? There's no limit, but it is your prerogative to finish as fast as you can, because they will, every month you have to pay the renewal fee.
10,000 tick trap.
Elephant Whisper says monthly, or so those are PA counts. This guy is asking about evals. Yep, yeah. So PAs are a different story. PAs, you have 2 options, either monthly or a lifetime. So you can choose one or the other. And lifetime is obviously more expensive to do. So Christopher Lopez, always get lifetime. Zilla, welcome back. Happy Veterans Day, everyone, for those who weren't here early on. I'm Bye Money. Thanks for joining. I trade exclusively the Emini futures. We trade with pure price action here, and we do it risk-free using Apex. It's a prop firm. If you don't know what prop firms are, literally they give you their money to trade if you can pass an eval. It's simple as that. Right now there is a promo code BBM80 to get 71% off your evals, and that is the lifetime of the eval. So every month it'll be 71% off, and 50% off resets. You don't need a code for the resets, but all that's out there for you. Sonic says, if you have to ask, don't do lifetime. I agree. I agree. You most likely will bust your accounts. So for the 50K account, it's $85 flat for any account for the monthly fee. But the lifetime fee is different for every account. For the 50K account, it's $140. So that means if you can keep your accounts alive for 2 months, you've already saved money. But if you don't know what you're doing, you most likely will bust your accounts within 1 to 2 weeks. I think. It's very confusing price action in my opinion still. I don't know what's happening. When I see stuff like this, I don't feel confident in any type of trend or premise. We could be in a channel like this, actually. This can work. This does fit the tops and bottoms currently. So we can make our way back to the top of the channel here. Second entry long triggers on the 10,000 tick chart. 10,000 tick chart is poised though for a nice reversal trade, right? It's a nice signal bar. It's a nice setup for a two-legged pullback. It looks really good on its own, but the context, trading range, plus you got a break of trend to new high. So we're talking about reversal right now on the 10,000 tick chart. I think I'll take the reversal here, Pandas, if I get one. What say you? I think I'll take it because also 10,000 tick chart has like the proper amount of risk here actually for trade. Maybe I'll take it on 10,000 tick. If I get a trap here, I'll take it. I like the context a lot here, and plus it does feel like a trading range price action. So yeah, I like it here. That's my setup I'm waiting for. Trap on 10K chart. I like that a lot actually. It makes a lot of sense to me. 10,000 tick chart looking like a trap potentially forming here. I really hope the risk is not too large. I really hope it doesn't create an outside bar reversal. Okay, Pandas, this is my trade here. Let's see if I can stay in payout city though. I most likely will look for at least a 1-to-1 trade here. Now the risk is quite large and it might create an outside bar reversal. Pandas, by the way, if you don't have your hotkeys set up, right? I enter my trades with hotkeys. If you don't have your hotkeys set up, I highly recommend you getting hotkeys. If you want hotkeys, you can watch, I have a video of NinjaTrader settings. There's a section in there going over hotkeys. I will highly recommend to use hotkeys. If you're right-clicking entering your trades still, hey, some people like to use the DOM. Whatever. You can do whatever you want, whatever you're comfortable with. But I highly recommend hotkeys. I think it's the quickest way to get into trades. Because it's all visual, right? It's all on the charts. This is large risk now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 point risk. Yee.
10,000 tick
It's
trap.
a beautiful signal bar. I'm in this trade. I'm looking for a 1-to-1 trade here, at least. And we'll let it ride. This might be my only trade today. Let's just watch this, Pandas. Let's just see what happens. I like this trade a lot. I think it makes a lot of sense. Apparently the market disagrees. I enter the trade and it starts to reverse like a madman. The worst thing about this trade, the risk is so large. The nice thing about the trade, it's a good signal bar. It's good context in my opinion. We're beneath the 20 MA. We're coming off a potential, basically trading range on the trading range indicator, and we got a nice double top reversal. I don't like the fact that 5-minute chart has the 20 EMA potentially acting as support here. That could be a problem. But there is a gap that needs to be filled beneath it, so it might try to fill the gap, which is good for me. 2000 tick chart. It could just be a downtrend. I would have liked it if I came with a retracement here. That'd be better. That'd be nicer for me. If I could have had a small retracement there. I just entered it straight up. Free Paper Cut says I should update my videos. You're right, 100%. Ooh, this could hit me. This could hit me hard. It's not looking good. I'll say that much. It's not looking good at all. In fact, it's looking terrible. I might be out of Payout City from this trade. It's the only setup I've liked so far, though, and I liked it a lot. I actually like the setup a lot still. I don't mind losing it. It's just, wow. All right. Okay. It sucks that the risk was so large. We had this trading range here in the 2000 tick chart. Can come back to the top of the trading range. Darn. I mean, I like the setup. I just didn't like the fact the risk was so large. That I could have skipped it on that alone. The risk was just being too big. But since I'm taking a 1-to-1, I don't mind the risk as much because I can just get it at 1-to-1. But yours truly is out of Payout City now. It's okay, Pandas. We got 5 more trading days, or we got 3 more trading days anyway, so no problem. If I see a setup, I gotta take it. If it just takes me out on this one bar, comes back down, that's just vicious. I think I'm gonna stay away from this market today. It's just tricky. It takes me out, and then it might actually go its way in one single bar. It creates a trap, makes an outside bar, and triggers. That's disgusting, Pandas. That's vile. That's just vile. That's a trick. That's very tricky. Very tricky. Right, in one single bar, it takes me out. Puts me in, takes me out, and then comes back down, which is the worst part. That is trading though, Pandas, and it happens. It'll happen to everyone. I'm trying to act cool, calm, collected, but I'm actually really pissed off. You might be like, how is Panda so just okay with that? The truth is, I am not okay. I am mad. I am angry. I'm so angry right now. I'm like frothing at the mouth. I'm a rabid panda right now. It's all good. It's all good. You know, you gotta keep your composure for the stream. Whoo! Goodbye. Sayonara. I think this might be one of those days I stay away from, to be honest. Just don't trade today. Creating an outside bar reversal like that, that's tricky. It's very tricky. Black Guy Gypsy says you can still pay out because you're aesthetic. That's not true. So payout, you need to have at least 2,600 profit in your 50K accounts, at least. Then you can request a payout. It's not about the static threshold. Just shows that you at one point in your account you have reached above 2,600. So I actually need to get my counts back up. It's a second entry short here. Do I like it? Not really. I'm just staying away from this, Pandas. It sucks. Getting hit like that. It really does suck getting hit like that. Buckle B says, link to your hotkey video. Let's see if I can. It's very easy to find. Trap trade here now, re-entering where I tried to enter before. This is so tricky. I just want to stay away from this market for now. This is untradeable, in my opinion, this price action, on the 2000 tick chart at least. 5-minute chart showing now that we're pretty much getting choppy. Second entry long on the 5-minute chart, perhaps. I'm still looking for a failed second entry long, I think, on the 5-minute chart now. I'll look for the failed second entry long. And I'll take it. Otherwise, this is a second entry long.
10,000 tick trap.
A, B, C. Could be a decent trade. Five-minute chart turning to limit order market. That's just what it looks like. Oh, pandas. Happy Veterans Day. Yours truly down 300. It's all good. We can make it back up. Just give me a nice trade here, please. Kyle says 25 push-ups or squats per bad entry, 25 lunges per bad trade. Daily loss is set to 500 per account. 500 is very small, actually. Mine is 600. Not that it's much more, but I don't like these setups, right? The 5-minute chart, even though it's a second entry long, it's like, again, like 6-point risk if you're going to take this trade. Is this really warranting a strong trend day today? I don't know. I don't think so. I'll wait for a trap on the 5-minute chart. The 20 EMA is rising. You can see it's pointing upwards. So we can be bullish here. It's a good signal bar, actually, for a second entry long. It'll trigger with a trap as well.
10,000 tick trap.
All right, posture check. No slouching, pandas. Ooh, yeah. Jeez. Trap triggers on the 2000 tick. Look how sideways we're going. Look how much chop we have. It's gonna break out, but I think it might be difficult to time it, to be honest. Getting a nice push up on the trap trade on 2000 tick. Second entry long does trigger on the 5-minute chart.
$10,000 tick trap.
10,000 tick trap. 10,000 tick trap. Oh. Whew. 5-minute chart might trap. I like the trap on the 5-minute, but it's confusing. If anything, you should be selling limit orders here, buying with limit orders, buying limit orders above and below. Okay. It's looking a little bit bullish right now, but trap my trigger on the 5-minute chart. The problem is that it's above the 20 MA. I don't like taking traps above the 20 MA. I do not. I don't like taking fail second entry longs above the 20 MA. So I should say that. Depends on what kind of trap it is, right? Oof. Ah, man, it's gonna trap, but it's above the 20 MA. You just can't take this trade. Can't take any of these trades. Because the 20 MA can always act as support. It does trigger the trap. The 20 MA can act as support here. It's very hard to take. Feels like trading range type day. It means I should stay away. Did you guys hear that rap? Did you guys hear that rhyme? I don't know. It could be due to Veterans Day today, so the market is a little slow. Therefore, creating a little chop here. A lot of chop. A lot of chop. I'm down 300, but I'm on good pace still on these accounts. I'm not going to let that mess me up here. We might finally get pushed down here. We'll see. I'll consider take... This is why the 5-minute chart is so frustrating. Because I wanted to trap, but it happened above the 20 MA. And it does finally drop. I couldn't time it. I couldn't get it. Couldn't get in at the right time. It'd been nice to get a trap trade here as well if I could have, but otherwise, it's really hard to find a setup here. It just breaks my heart, like literal gasp, as this move happens because I knew it was gonna happen. I just wanted the entry and I didn't get anything, so it's just sucks. Feels like a waste. Big Mama, there's no Big Mama. Big Mama's way down here. Big Mama already triggered, made money, so no Big Mama, unless we hit the upper Big Mama. Trap trade here, maybe. Again, far away from 20 main and actually on the 240 SMA. So it's a weird trap to take. Ruben Morera says, first day recording my trades in this market, ... Solid says, OMG, I'm alive. I was negative 1900 on my PA with 200 threshold left. Now I'm negative 200. Let's go, baby. Kyle L just got his 10 points. Let's go, baby. Congratulations. With the super chat. Appreciate the super chat. Mrs. Pan and I will definitely use it today on our day off, and we'll enjoy it. Appreciate it. We will get a nice cup of coffee in here. You know what? You know what I'm gonna do? Kyle L, I'm gonna, when the barista asks what my name is, I'm gonna say it's Kyle. Kyle L. Or Kyle. Saying it dedicated to you. Appreciate it. It's going sideways now. Right on the 240 SMA. Do I think it has more room to go down? I definitely do. I think it has a gap to fill. I think the 5-minute wants to fill the gap. I'll like a second entry short here if I can get it. Going completely sideways. You got about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bars in a row overlapping. Trying to go short here. I like it to be closer to 20 MA though, unfortunately. It may trigger down here, which could cause problems. It's ugly. Okay, I actually like that. I like the fact it tries to attempt to touch 20 EMA here. Woo! Okay. No joy in that setup. I don't think I want to go short anymore. The signal bar is terrible. Oof. Second inch is short here. I don't know. Could be break a trend to new low. It is confusing. What can I say? Second short does trigger bad signal bar. I mean, it's okay signal bar, right? Closes underneath the 20 MA. It's not the worst setup here. I don't know if I even like the trap on the other side here. One big thing I like about this is that the 5 minute still has a gap to fill, and it's going towards the gap. It's a good entry bar. Blacklight Gypsy. Not going to live pans. I tilted this morning. I traded before market open. I'm not allowed to trade pre-market, and lo and behold, I kept breaking rules. Up 2,500 though now. Just wait for your setups. Don't push it. Let's go, baby. Congratulations. I may take a failed trap here. That's my only setup. And I think it's good enough. Ugh, failed trap. A lower high setup here. Be the only thing I guess I'll try. Attempt this. It just seems so choppy. Failed trap here. I shall attempt. In this trade. Kind of want to fill the gap. I think I need to have bigger. This makes sense here to me. Right, always in short maybe on the 5 minute chart. 5 minute chart printing 2 bear candles underneath the 20 MA. If this takes me out, pandas, whoo, I'm done. I'm done. Okay, trap trade here. It's a decent setup actually to go short again. But I'm just gonna sit on my pause. I'm just gonna be in one contract here. I don't mind it. It's because I'm like in payout city. I'm so close to it. I don't want to like double up my losses around this area just because you're so close to payouts. I don't want to do anything to potentially put me on tilt. But this swing trade makes sense to me. I'm basically treating this like always in short on the 5-minute chart. I don't know if I want to raise my stop loss any higher than this just because it's already quite large. 1, 2, 3, 4.5 points. But it makes sense to keep going short here. Like, it makes sense for me to go short again on the bull bar here. It's not what I typically do, though. I'm basically just trading this as a double failed trap entry. This is going to take me out, huh? Straight up to my stop loss. I'll probably reverse on it. Today is choppy. I can't do anything about it.
10,000 tick trap.
It's tough for me. Okay, what is that? Jeez. Why does it do that? Like, why, market? Why are you trying to give me a heart attack right now? Is there a reason why you're trying to give me a heart attack? Please, is there a reason why? I'm basically seeing this always in short right now, and I want to stay here until my 1-to-1 is hit. Is there a reason why the market needs to give me a heart attack? Is the market purposely trying to shorten Panda's lifespan? What in the world was this move up? Why? Just why? 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 It just scares me for no reason. Just for no reason. Jeez, trap trade, 10,000 tick chart now ends up looking like a good trade. We got trap now. It's a good trade to try to get this. I still think the 5-minute is always in short. Even more so with that big move up and that big move back down. Jeez, Panda's like, why did I have to have that heart attack? Just why? Why must I have a heart attack just to stay in this trade? It's looking sloppy now. It's getting choppy and sloppy. When it's choppy, your trading gets sloppy. What can I say? Thoughts and prayers. Yes, that's what I need. I want to fill this gap. What can I say? I think the 5 minutes always in short. So I feel confident here, but we'll see. Like, it's just this. Why? Like, why do you have to do that? Is it going to do it again? Is it trying to shake me out of this trade? It for sure is trying its best to shake me out, I think. Or maybe it's giving me a sign saying that you should come out of this trade. Maybe this is the market saying, hey, we're not trying to shake you out. We're trying to let you know you should get out of this trade. Whew. Okay, another push down is good news for me.
$10,000 tick trap.
I love it. Always in short still on the 5 minute chart. I just need a big push down, pandas. That's what I need. I need a big push. I just need this big push that just hits my target. That's what I need right now. I don't need this back and forth here. I just need a big push. That's once and for all. Just finishes this downtrend. I don't know if I'm going to get it though, pandas. It's looking rocky. It's getting sloppy. Getting choppy. Whew. This is not good. I would not like another reversal here. My little panda heart can only take so much pain. It would suck to get another reversal here. Truly would. At a certain point in time, you can say that this trade is taking too long. You just get out. Just get out of the trade altogether. Saying maybe this is not the market cycle you want to be in at the moment. Strong bull bar ending near its high. Why? I need to go low and then blow. What was I expecting? We are in a limit order market. Therefore, we are getting this chop, this trading range. It's purely limit order right now. I should get out of this trade purely on that fact alone. I don't know what's worse, pandas. Me getting out of the trade and see it make the move, or me getting hit with my stop loss. I don't know what's worse. Skunking the trade and just seeing it actually hit my target, or hitting my stop loss. I'm guessing hitting the stop loss is always worse. Pretty much 99% of the time. Kind of just, look for the next setup. Come out, break even, look for the next setup. Darn, I hate this reversal. I hate the fact it's reversing again. It's pushing up. Perhaps second entry short here. Perhaps. Thing is, a reversal is so strong. Like, it's so clear that people are just buying limit orders and they feel so confident. The market is going up so fast with those limit orders. Take me out. Once I get hit here, pandas, it's just I'm gonna close the charts down. This is not the day for me. This is not a day to trade for me. It's terrible price action. Jeez. Maybe the market was just giving me a chance to be like, hey, just get out while you can. But how many times have we said that, right? How many times have we said, did it give me slippage too? Yeah, it gave me, it would give me slippage. It not only took me out, but gave me slippage. It's just one of those days. Look at the 10,000 tick charts. It's choppy. Veterans Day trading, pandas. I feel like a veteran already. Going through the war of the market today. Pandas, I think that's it. Let's just admit it. Today may not be the day to trade for me. I'm down 550. But hey, just stick to the plan. We'll get it. We'll get it back next couple days. The idea is do not tilt. Just really stick to the plan. And if your setups don't work, stop trading. So that might be it for me today. Pandas, I'll see you guys bright and early on Monday. Have an amazing weekend, everyone. And I hope you guys really enjoy it. Do whatever you can to replenish, refresh, reinvigorate, rejuvenate, renew, remake, redo, anything you need to do in order to get better, to refocus, and next week to be better than you are this week. All right, Panis. I hope everyone had an amazing time at streaming. Thanks for joining, and I'll see you guys next week. Enjoy your weekend, everyone. As always, happy trading, God bless. Bye.